All right, so today we are continuing with complex fractions. So from yesterday, we were looking at a fraction divided by another fraction, right, and doing a keep change flip. The video that I posted yesterday actually has, this next stuff. I think it's like around the 3-minute mark. So if you, like the way that she was explaining things better, you can obviously go and watch that video. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to have a fraction divided by another fraction. So we're going to do keep change flip, and then basically look to factor and then simplify the fraction. That's really all we're doing. So for this one, I'm going to rewrite keeping the top fraction. I'm going to change the division here to multiplication, and I'm going to flip this guy down here. All right, now I'm going to look and see if I can simplify by factoring at all. Okay, meaning like down here I can make this 4p minus 1 by factoring out a 2 from the 8 and the 2. Okay, and then, yeah, that's all I can really factor. So now I just have to go through and try to cancel some stuff out. So 4p minus 1 can go away. If we cancel out 1p here, that means we're left with 1p down here. And then let's see what else we got. We got 18 and 2. And yeah, I think that's it. So up top, all we're left with is 9. And on the bottom, we have 4p. Okay, so again, keep change flip, look to see if you can factor, then simplify and multiply across. One of the things that students always make mistakes is just like forgetting some like terms once you start crossing some stuff out. Some of you do it very quickly, some of you guys are a little messy, so just be careful and make sure that you remember all the terms that are left once you start canceling some stuff out. All right, again, we're going to do keep change flip. I'm going to take the first fraction, change the division to multiplication, and then rewrite this, only now we are going to flip it. Okay, now again, next step, I'm going to look to factor. Okay, first fraction can't factor, but the second one, I'm hoping, right, this would be difference of squares. So I'm left with k squared over k plus 1, k minus 1. All right, now that it's factored, I'm going to look and see what I can cancel out. K minus 1, a k, and a k, right? I'd be left with 1k up top, and that's it. So I'm left with, let's just write it down here, k, and then on the bottom, I have k plus 1. Do not cross out the k's. Again, I know I've said this multiple times, but, right, if you had this, that would be 3 over 4. That clearly, if you cancel this stuff out, right, this does not equal 1. That doesn't make any kind of sense. So you can't do that with the variables. If you have a k over k plus 1, right, that is your answer. You're done. All right, next. Again, same thing. Write the first fraction, change the division to multiplication, and I'm flipping the second fraction. Now I'm going to look to factor. For the red equation, I can factor out a GCF up the top. For the second fraction, can't do anything with it, unfortunately. Okay, so the c plus 5 can cancel out. C and c squared will leave you with 1c up top. All right, and I have the 7 and the c, which will give me 7c. And on the bottom, okay, if everything cancels out, all right, what you have to remember is that they're canceling out to 1, right? C plus 5 divided by c plus 5 is going to be 1. So technically there's 1s everywhere whenever you cancel some stuff out. But when I multiply this 1 by, right, c and 7, you're just left with 7c. So you really don't have to worry about this one. However, when everything cancels out, you do need to remember, well, what number is down there, right? You need to know that it is a 1, right? Which then will give us the answer of 7c, right? Because 7c divided by 1 would give us 7c. That's our answer. All right, last one for today. Again, I'm going to do change this to multiplication, and flip this guy. All right, I'm going to write it. Let's see, do I have room? Yeah, I do have room, actually. All right, I'm going to rewrite it. All right, I'm writing this a little smaller just because I can already see that this bottom is a trinomial, which I'm going to have to factor. All right, and then down below, I'm going to flip it. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and factor. B plus 2 up top. All right, I have a trinomial with an a of 1. So what are my factors of 8 that add up to 6? That's 4 and 2. And same thing over here. Again, factor the trinomial with a of 1. So what are my factors of c that add up to b? So factors of negative 20 that add up to negative 1. Be negative 5 and 4. So b minus 5, b plus 4. I'm going to go ahead and cancel out the factors that I see. So b plus 4, right? B plus 4, b plus 2, b plus 2. What am I left with? B minus 5 over 1, which is just b minus 5. That's my answer. Okay, so just do these problems. I'm going to do a Zoom today at 1:30. So I'll post that in Classroom as well. Okay.